What's up everybody, this is Storm. I'm here bringing another video. In today's video we're going to be covering the information that we received from Marvel Rivals, the new hero-based shooter that's coming from NetEase game that's coming out sometime later this year. They recently announced it was coming to the PlayStation platform, and we're going to crack down to see what they had to say, what we expect for this game. Well, with that being said, let's get on with the information. The info start off by saying, hey there true believer, it's Stephen Wu here, producer of Marvel Rivals. Today we're thrilled to confirm Marvel Rivals is coming to the PS5, as well as drop a brand new trailer which reveals another two characters joining the roster day one, Venom and Adam Warlock. We know that players have been eagerly waiting for this news since we first unveiled the Marvel Rivals back in March for the CBT this July. We'll be rolling out tests for the PS5 platform, so you get your controllers ready. I have to admit, developing Marvel Rivals has been a thrilling ride for the NetEase team. Pulling the 6v6 superhero team-based PvP shooter from the vast house of ideas into reality was never easy, but through relentless refinement and true alliance with the Marvel Games team, we assembled a game which we feel truly proud. Okay? So it is nice to hear what dev is passionate for a game that they've been working on. I'm really hoping this game do have legs, because when it comes to like games as a service or this type of game genre in general, it doesn't very last long, just because people don't gravitate towards it because they don't see you doing anything different from the others. So hopefully Marvel Rivals do have that thing that's make them stand out from the other competition. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next bit of news that they put out. Superpowers rather than abilities. We want every fan of Marvel Rivals to dive into a superhero world unlike ever before. You're not just higher dimensional beings controlling game characters, nor as you elite players pressing buttons at high APM. You are the heroes. We want to take these superheroes and push them like never before. Use Magneto to cast Metal Bulwark to protect our teammates from projectile damage. Choose Hela and call upon forces of Nostrum to annihilate your enemy. Choose Venom to tap into the power of the symbiote and devour your enemies, or pick Adam Warlock and unleash potential of quantum magic, establishing a soul bond with your teammate to charge ahead or resurrect your entire team. Better yet, leverage the power of flight by choosing Iron Man, Storm, and other flying heroes to suppress enemies using aerial combat techniques. So, we all know fans are well known when it comes to these certain Marvel characters, so they all gonna be unique in some type of way when it comes to their superpower abilities. So I'm just hoping everything just well balanced and not, even though some of these characters should be overpowered, I'm hoping that's not the case, but we'll see. I am gonna try out when the test goes live in July. I'm definitely gonna try out Iron Man since he's my #1 Marvel hero, and hopefully by the time the game release, the roster will be big, because if I really think about it, I think the roster right now before the game release, they're at 16, so that's very good for a starting roster. Alright, on to the next one. Heroes are split into 3 distinct roles based on their unique power inclinations: Vanguard, Duelist, and Strategist. You're free to pick your preferred role and hero team up with allies to create a versatile and dynamic lineup for battle. Team up abilities, new twists on iconic Marvel elements. In Marvel Rivals, the bonds or friendships that once lived only in the lore are brought up to life on the battlefield through team-up abilities, further enriching and changing your combat strategy. Magneto can receive a touch of Scarlet Witch chaos magic and use his giant steel sword to slash at enemies with a chaos energy wave. Hulk can enhance Iron Man nano armor, enabling it to emit incredibly powerful gamma energy infused in his Unibeam. Of course, the classic scene where Rocket Raccoon rides on Groot's shoulder and fires wildly at the enemy can also be recreated in the game. When up against overwhelming enemies, even Venom and the Spider Totals can set aside their differences and morph into a united venomized force, piercing through the battlefield with dark lethal spikes. Alright, that's all sound pretty good. That's definitely something that could set this game apart from the competitors, because I don't believe other big shooters have team up attacks, so that is very good to hear. We do get to see the one for Venom teaming up with Spider-Man and Penny Parker to do their team attack. But I am curious, are there only like a set characters could do team attacks, or can you do team attacks with different heroes? Like, for example, like can like Storm, is there like a team attack with Iron Man Storm that she shoots her electricity at him and it overcharges Unibeam to make it a big old blast? Or can like Hulk pick up like a giant can Hulk like pick up Spider-Man and launch him like a catapult, and he wrapped himself up in web to make like a cannonball? Or like maybe Hulk and Star-Lord, they could have it that Hulk could gamify his guns so he could be shooting gamma bullets to do poison over time. Yeah, like those type of things, for example. So I'm wondering how many team attacks will there be, and also can you only be able to do with a certain character? But time will tell when we get to that point, when the game release. Alright, let's get close to the next one, which they will be talking about the game modes and maps. Game modes and maps. A familiar world's reborn. Step into the boots of your favorite superhero and dive headfirst into the tapestry of adventures. Carve your saga in the epics of Asgard, now transformed by the World Tree into Jaegersgard. By viewing for control of Jormborn. I probably mispronounced that terribly. Or seizing control of Odin's royal palace and throne room. Leave your mark in the cyber data space of Tokyo 2099 by protecting an impetuous young spider hero, or steadfastly upholding the great web. Vanquish foes with your actions and craft your own legends across the Marvel multiverse. Alright, so they kind of gave us a little bit of what kind of game modes we're dealing with, and if you look at the trailer right now, if you look at the video right now, you can see we're in like Tokyo 2099. I believe this is the map. So far they basically said like a defending game mode by the sound of it, and a control point game mode. So hopefully they have a lot more game modes at launch, because I don't know, I think like it'll just come down to how long it would take for them to put out new game modes and characters to keep people playing, because at this point in age, a lot of games are coming out, especially the ones that was revealed at Summer Game Fest. So people would not stay on a game for very long, especially when a new game comes out. They will most likely stay on a game like this for a little bit, then try out the new game, and until like new stuff come out for a game like this, then they will come back. So they gotta remember that. Alright, we're wrapping up with our last bit of info, and let's go on. Now we're up to environmental destruction. Don't worry, I call damage control. I like what you did there. Every battle players participate in willing bring new opportunities to wreak havoc on the battlefield. Using your superhero powers, Marvel Rivals let you tear down walls to open shortcuts across the map or destroy a building foundation to collapse it on your foes. Embrace your strength as you destroy a bridge with Hulk or obliterate a building with Storm's adamantium. Probably mispronounced that. Prepare to play as your favorite superheroes and villains from the Marvel Universe as you battle it out in heroic events and iconic locations. Reach a new level of team play collaboration from team-up abilities. Unleash your joint superpower as you fulfill your role. Tear down the battlefield. Strive to win in an exciting fights that await you in Marvel Rivals. And as an added bonus, PlayStation exclusive content. On the day we hit PS5, we got a special treat for our PS5 gamers, an exclusive Scarlet Spider costume. Finger crossed Kane Parker won't mind us giving his threads a fresh spin. Right now, if you go on the PS5 system, you can add Marvel Rivals to your wish list. And there you have it, folks. That's all the information we have on Marvel Rivals as of this moment. But one thing I would like to point out, at the end of the trailer, it looked like they have a sneak peek of what's the next hero that's going to be coming. And it looks like it's going to be Killmonger, because you cannot tell me it's not Killmonger, especially the person walking into a fields of the heart-shaped herb and his suit with the golden claws on his fingers. Like, yeah, that's Killmonger. So that is Marvel Rivals, and so far it does sound a pretty good game, especially it showed a little bit more what is going to set itself apart from, because at first glance you might think this is just Marvel versions of Overwatch, but they are trying to show that they are different in comparison. Especially he said that there are destructible environments, which right there, like, that's definitely gonna set itself apart, because especially like those type of matches that there's somebody sniping on top of a roof or something, and the only way you can get him is either follow him up the steps or try to shoot him from a lower level. But now you can actually shoot out the support beams for that building for him to come down to your level. So I'm happy that there are destructible environments, especially the Marvel heroes. Like, what Marvel movie you have seen in the city or wherever they're at don't get destroyed? And nobody should be surprised about an exclusive costume for Spider-Man, especially the relationship that Sony has with Marvel and Disney. So, especially when it comes with Spider-Man, so it's no surprise. Like they did with Marvel Avengers, Spider-Man was only exclusive to the PlayStation version. So, yeah, they have that kind of connection, so it's no surprise there. So, this would be the end of the video. What do you guys think of it? Are you guys going to try out Marvel Rivals when the tests go live at some point in July? And if you do play the test, will it make you want to buy it, pass, or a wait and see approach? So, time will tell how this game will survive in this competition when it comes to hero-based shooters or games as a service. So, this is your friend Storm. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.